the next Vice President of the United States, Paul Ryan. As the Democrats gather at their convention this week, they will be held accountable for one question. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? No! Dallas County, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? No! No president has ever been asked to be reelected with this many Americans out of work. President Obama is asking us to be patient. He is telling us it's someone else's fault. He wants another 4 years to get it right. But President Obama cannot tell us Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago. President Obama has not lived up to his promise of a better America. More Americans have lost their jobs under President Obama than any other president since the Great Depression. And just this week, while the Democrats have gathered to hear more promises of 4 more years of the same, our national debt hit a record $16 trillion on the first day of the Democrat National Convention. Thanks to President Obama's fiscally irresponsible policies, we have seen our national debt rise by more than $5 trillion since he took office. We've suffered through 4 straight trillion-dollar deficits and unprecedented downgrade of our credit rating. This is a far cry from candidate Obama's 2008 claim that it was unpatriotic to add trillions to the national debt. This week in Charlotte, you're going to hear a common refrain of negativity because President Obama's naive economic policies have failed us, and he has absolutely no record to run on. So while President Obama is again on the attack, trying to divert attention from his failed leadership and his failed economic policies, which have been especially devastating to women. Since he took office, there are 780,000 more women unemployed. There are 800,000 more women who are living in poverty. His policies have failed women and their families, and we deserve better from our president. Under this president, unemployment among women hit a record, increasing from 7% to 8.1%, and we deserve better from our president. Nearly 5.9 million women are currently unemployed. And would you please join me in this? We deserve better from our president. Poverty rate has increased to 14.5% among women. That's the highest in 17 years, and we deserve better from our president. Under Mitt Romney as our president, the American economy will thrive and jobs will grow. Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan understand that massive debt is a drag on job creation and unfairly burdens our children and our grandchildren. They believe in a path for America that results in lower taxes, less spending, less government, and more economic growth. On day one, a Romney-Ryan administration will announce deficit reduction measures that end the era of big government that was ushered in by President Obama. Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan will go through the budget line by line, and they're going to ask 2 simple questions. 1, can we afford it? And 2, should we borrow money to pay for it? Getting our fiscal house in order has become more than just an economic issue. It is a moral imperative. We have a clear, distinct choice, 2 visions in this election. We can repeat the debt and spend of the last 4 years. We can repeat the massive unemployment levels of the past 4 years, or we can turn this country around and leave it better and stronger for future generations. Mitt Romney and Romney-Ryan will cut spending. They'll make government simpler and finally get us on a path toward a balanced budget. They will create 12 million jobs. They will get this country back on track. We can't do this. We will do this. And we need your help to get it done. We cannot wake up on November 7th and wish we'd done a little bit more to turn this country around. So please, now join me in welcoming our great U.S. Senator Chuck Grassley.